Crown chakra. So crown chakra is the crown of the head. Your crown chakra governs your spirituality and your connectedness with the universe and with others. If your crown chakra is blocked, you may feel feelings of disconnectedness from the world around you, from everyone. You might feel isolated. You might feel an insecurity that comes from that isolation, hopelessness, depression, so all sorts of negative emotions. So we want to make sure that our crown chakra is open and light and healthy. And there are some really easy ways to do that, and it's just a simple samastiti position. So my toes are together, my heels are slightly apart. I'm finding my best posture here, standing up nice and straight. My shoulders are down, my belly is in, and then I am just visually drawing my attention to the crown of my head. So let's close our eyes and just focus your attention on the crown of your head. Maybe begin to soften the scalp. Relax the ears, the forehead. And then imagine a bright lavender light pouring into the crown of your head, maybe even a bright white light. And you can stay here for several breaths. You can have eyes open, eyes closed. Another more complex pose that I recommend doing in a studio with a yoga instructor, so that you're supervised and supported. But if you practice your Sahasrara headstand in your practice, if you have a fruitful practice as it is, we can practice it together. Headstand. So you can obviously do headstand from a tripod. That's how I learned in my first yoga training. But as you evolve in your practice, you know that the tripod foundation isn't the best for your neck. If you're really strong and seasoned, you might be able to be transferring the weight in the right way, but a lot of people don't, and they injure their neck. So in saying that, just a suggestion, not right or wrong, I like to make a bind, like a little hat, little basket hat with my fingers. Before I even do that, I like to find my foundation, and that's the width of it. So the misconception is that it's like way out here, and so I see lots of beginners doing this, and it's just not correct, and then they don't understand why they can't balance. So it actually has to be nice and narrow. And again, we find that little basket, and then I set the crown of my head into the basket. I start to push my forearms away from the earth. This brings me into my shoulder girdle, and then I find a short down dog. From here, beginners, you can bend a knee one at a time and bring it in. If you want to work up through the abs, you can just draw one leg up and then float the other up. So I'm breathing, my forearms are pressing into the mat, my belly is engaged. So this is a great way to tap into your crown chakra. Nice deep breaths. You can stay here for several breaths, just trying to not put tension into your neck. And this helps also change our perspective. So like getting upside down is really good. It helps you to change the way you look at things, or look at things from a different angle, which is often the solution to many problems. So don't try a headstand at home unless you are comfortable and again, you've practiced it many times in a studio. practice it in a studio with someone that you feel comfortable with, or have a spot. Maybe have your partner or a friend spot you. Otherwise, you don't have to go upside down to exercise your crown chakra. You can just sit in a comfortable seat and again visualize bringing your attention to this space.